Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Sith Warrior Edition. And I'm actually kind of surprised that many of you did not know that I was married, and, I think someone would like to say hi.
Hello.
Yes, so that is Victoria, and she has her own YouTube channel, Victoria Bubbles, and we are married.
I do exist.
Yes, I am not imagining it, or am I?
Who knows? I'm just a voice in your head.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Apparently, I am just that good a voice actor. Oh my god, isn't that amazing? Yes, of course. So, without further ado, we are now going to be heading onward. Oh yes, also, I do realize that we have not shown the modding. Now, the reason why is because I am actually not the right level for the modding yet. I didn't want to downgrade my stats to level 14, because it's either level 14 mods or level 18 mods, because they go up in, well, shall we say, sections of 4, multiples, that's it, multiples of 4, and so it will go 14, 18, 22, and so on, all the way up to 50 or something along those lines. And right now I have bought a bunch, as you can see, a bunch of level 18 mods. So all of these are going to be going into our gear down here. This is the Fearsome Harbinger set, by the way, for those of you that have continued asking, even though I did say in the comments section of previous episodes. But yes, it is the Fearsome Harbinger set, and I am also going to be taking an experience boost that I gained from that quest. And yeah, so these are the mods that I'm going to be using. I will show more in depth as we go, but obviously once I get to level 18 I'll be doing some modding on screen because people have been asking for that. Also, oh yes, I did forget one other thing before we started fighting. One other thing is that my lightsaber crystals are currently the black dash purple color crystals. They are the Hawkeye variant because I do prefer to have more power than to have more endurance or critical rating or whatever the case may be. Because yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool to have black purple, mainly because then it just represents sort of a little bit more than, you know, usual. I mean, yes, okay, the purple lightsaber in general is a very, very cool color, and I actually like it a lot. I just felt like the hybrid colors were going to add a little bit extra to our look, I suppose you could say. Now, I am actually going to just take out these droids real quick, because I want to actually see whether there is a bonus. Aha! There is a bonus mission. Excellent. Okay, so we are going to be checking that out. I'm going to just swap those abilities around on the bar as well. I actually prefer to have our main AoE on 5, weirdly enough. Not entirely sure why, but anyway, Vet is just going to absolutely destroy everything, as she usually does. But yes. So hopefully that has answered many of your questions in the comments. I've seen them, and I've been meaning to answer them in varying amounts of ways, but I thought I'd get all of them done in one episode. So yes, hopefully everyone that has asked a question will watch this episode. If not, then that's going to be fun. But anyway, I now have 2 enemies remaining. Wait a minute, are the SATCOM droids still in here, or have I killed all of them? I think I've actually killed all of them, so there must be just a couple more downstairs. That's perfectly fine as well. I'm just going to jump down here. There we are. I'm used to that elevator, so I didn't really want to wait for it. I just was like, oh, I'm just going to throw everything to the wind. Throw all caution and the kitchen sink to the wind, and then we're perfectly fine. Oh, okay, so these things are all around here, which is perfectly fine. So let's use this. Yes, there we go. Stunned. They are stunned. That's absolutely fantastic. There we go. Let's stun them as well. That's good. I just can't wait until we gain some more advanced abilities. I am very much looking forward to... I took a look at the proficiencies as well, because I really just want to level up to 26. 26 is my goal right now, because 26 is going to mean that we have this, which seems like an incredible thing, and it actually replaces Vicious Slash, which is what we're using as our main rage filler spender ability thing when Force Scream isn't on cooldown. But as you can see here, strikes the target with both weapons for this damage, and automatically triggers an Ataru form strike, bypassing Ataru form's rate limit. For 6 seconds after using Massacre, your Ataru form has an extra 30% chance to be triggered, and obviously that requires 2 lightsabers. Now, Ataru form, what it does is it chance on hit to trigger a second free attack. Now, that is insane in my opinion. That ability is going to make all of our enemies just melt before us, because it's just, I don't even know. It's kind of silly, in actual fact. It's kind of silly. I don't know what about the other proficiencies that the Sith Marauder has, but it just seems like Carnage, or at least the Massacre ability, whichever spec gets that, is just going to be the most powerful, because even though that's not even the best ability that Carnage has, as far as I'm aware, it is one of the best to use. So it's just, I don't even know. It's kind of silly. It's kind of silly how powerful it is. But anyway, I'm not complaining. Yes, I'm not complaining. But we are going to be tackling these fellows here. I don't even know why I have Crippling Slash on my bar right now. It's kind of pointless. Gonna use Ravage a little bit here. Hopefully I won't die, because that would be embarrassing. That would be embarrassing to die to some droids, wouldn't it? So, yes. Okay, anyway, let us rejuvenate by channeling hatred, because I could have actually died from the damage over time effect that they afflicted me with, but thankfully not. Thankfully not. As we are still quite weak. You know, we're still quite weak. We still don't have those mods. So, let's plant the explosives. And, oh, apparently we have a holocom call. This is actually the first holocom call we've ever gotten, as far as I'm aware. Okay, let's do it.
My lord, I mark your progress and see that the charge is armed. I will detonate once you are a safe distance. But first, I have Darth Barris on holo for you. I will retreat and leave the line secure for the two of you.
Apprentice, we have one more potentially compromising thing to take care of before you can confront my spy, Commander Rylon. It involves invading a Republic keep to find a lowly ensign named Dermot. He is Rylon's son, and the commander confided his true identity to him. Ensign Dermot must be silenced permanently.
Rylon was foolish to tell his son.
The one chink in his otherwise flawless armor. I'll signal Quinn to give you the details. Be swift.
My lord, Ensign Dermot is being detained in the brig of the Republic Crater Outpost. Awaiting questioning by the mysterious agent Barris has me tracking. I will alert you if the investigator appears to be heading there. I assume you wish to get to Dermot before she does.
You assume correctly, Lieutenant.
Then I won't delay you any longer. Good luck on your mission, my lord. I'll be here if you need anything.
Ah, well, thank you very much. Oh, yes. Now, I think we might also want to take this opportunity, considering this episode seems to be all about answering questions and things like that, as to why I do not take the upgrades. Well, I think considering I have already spoken about mods and things like that, I will just verbalize it a little bit here. These common data crystals, they enable you to buy mods, as I have shown in my inventory right here. And these mods, they are significantly better than these pieces of gear. Now, as you can see right now, I'm actually wearing Vet's old pants, because they were actually better than the previous gear that I was wearing from the Sith Academy. So I just thought, okay, we're gonna just wear Vet's pants, because they're better, just in general. Their stats are just better than what we had before. Now, of course, as you see here, the stat changes are insane for these tarnished Pummeler Greaves. But, if you think about this for a second, the modding pants, the pants that we're going to have, are going to have so much more. They are literally going to have so many more stats that it's just going to blow it out of the water. It's going to be, it's actually not going to be that much better, but it's going to be just a flat-out upgrade. So that's the main reason why I also get only common data crystals. Also, the reason for that is that if you have enough of them, you can actually buy a full set of level 65 max level gear from the merchant. Obviously, this is not the best gear that you can get, but it is the best gear you can get for common data crystals, and it does actually make a huge difference in being able to complete other missions, like, you know, doing the alerts and things in the Alliance, and all the other non-spoilerish things that I will not say. But yeah, that was a little bit close. But anyway, 12 data crystals it will be, and level 17 it is. So we're actually almost to level 18. Now, without further ado, I will be apparently locating Ensign Dermot, who appears to all the way be at the Gorenth Canyon. I'm going to go back to Sobrik and take a speeder from there, apparently. Alright, so we have ridden Jeff all the way to the Republic crater in Gorinth Canyon or something along those lines. Where is this zone? Ah, there it is. It's all the way over there. Okay, so we leveled up to... That's not what I wanted to do. I did not want to attack them already, but I suppose they jumped the gun, so to speak. And that's... yeah, I guess that's just what they wanted. They wanted to die a little bit quicker. Anyway. We leveled to 17, and I noticed that we had a utility point, so I feel it is a good idea to go for something. Now, I took a look at these while I was making my way here, and it appears as though Brazen is going to be the way to go, because, look at that, increases your damage reduction by 2%. That's not that much, but it does obviously make a bit of a difference, and you build 2 Fury when attacked. Now that's pretty impressive because it has a cooldown of only 1.5 seconds, so if you're having Fury problems, then you definitely want to go with that, so let's go with that. Great. So technically it is Rage as far as I'm aware, not Fury, but okay, never mind. Okay, I was just literally talking absolute BS right there. Really, I was. So yeah, it's actually not Rage, it's not your resource. I got mixed up. It's not your resource, it's actually the Fury stacks that you get, and that can enable you to use Berserk a lot more. And Berserk is actually pretty good because it gives you 30% alacrity, and each attack consumes 1 charge. Pretty good, not bad. So I'm perfectly happy to take that. I don't mind the damage reduction as well, so every little bit of damage reduction helps anyway. So let's take out this security first. I like to take out all of the enemies from the back to the front because I don't like to be attacked from behind if I can help it. And we're now going to also be doing the bonus mission, apparently, as well. So let's get a Cloak of Pain on to reduce my damage taken, if that actually makes a difference, because obviously this guy seems to be focusing vet rather a lot, but I suppose that is to be expected. And, oh, hello there! Oh, yes, there seems to be a pressurized tank. Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, they are all going to die. Oh, yes, they are all going to die very easily. And now I can stun them all as well, so they can stay a little bit more frozen. I actually don't know how long that even stuns them. Like 8 seconds or something? Maybe 6 seconds? I have no idea, but that was pretty impressive. Okay, so, well, we'll just continue. Obviously, these guys die very, very quickly, apart from the strong units. The strong units are a little bit of a pain, but for the most part, don't really have to worry about that. I am using my Berserk a little bit as well. As you can see here, it increases our alacrity for, I think, 5 or 6 attacks. So that's kind of nice too, so you can use your abilities even more often. Well, technically, you can attack more often. So, yes, I think that also reduces the cooldown of said abilities as well. I could be wrong there, not entirely sure specifically, because obviously I don't really know that much about the stats, but alacrity in general is a lot better in my opinion for my build, because obviously the stance that I'm using is a Taru form, and that, of course, improves alacrity, but don't know whether it's redundant. Don't know whether there's actually a little bit of, what is it now? Diminishing returns, that's it. It's been a while since I've used that term, but yes, diminishing returns could actually affect it quite a bit. So if I have Berserk on, which gives me 30% more alacrity, and then I get Massacre on as well when I'm level 26, obviously, then that's going to mean that I have 60% more alacrity or something along those lines. And as a result, anything from my mods, which I actually did actually buy some enhancements that improve alacrity rating, so that's probably going to mean that we have hit our soft or maybe even our hard cap of the alacrity. So anyway, I'm talking way too much stats. We're going to head in and speak to Jailer Zix by the looks of things. Hello there, Jailer.
Pipe down, Dermat. There's something going on outside. Trying to listen.
Oh, come on, Zix, throw me a bone. Who's this agent that's coming to interrogate me? At least answer me that, will you? Fine, stay clamped. I don't care who it is, I ain't talking. Nobody's gonna get nothing out of me. Nothing!
What?
All right, I ain't proud. I give. My dad's an Imperial agent.
What did you say? Your dad is a what?
Yes, please repeat that, Junior.
Oh no.
This is a restricted area. What are you doing here? Who are you?
It's not a who. It's a what. It's a Sith.
I am Death.
Like I couldn't tell you a bad news the moment I saw you. Take a look behind yourself, Sith. That's what 2 squads of the Republic's finest looks like.
You're about to see what 2 squads of the Republic's deadest look like.
Come on, men. Let's send this Sith home in a body bag.
Ah, hello. Okay, so apparently, yes, we're just gonna deal with these so-called special forces. Unfortunately, it appears as though Jailer Zix has a rather unfortunate ability to use carbonite spray. I very much dislike that, I've got to say. But at least we have eliminated the ads, and thankfully Vet is on healing. I thought there might be a boss, so I switched it to healing before this, as I am pretty squishy. I'm pretty squishy still. I don't have that much survivability, and you know, due to my color crystals in my lightsabers not being endurance as well, it makes us even more susceptible to damage. So yeah, I felt like it was a good idea to go with a bit more healing here. And we're now going to talk to the little worm that has decided to spill the beans so incredibly easily without even being tortured. Oh my.
Zix? Zix? Come on, talk to me, Zix. Get up, man.
Look at me, Ensign Dermat.
But if I don't look, then maybe you're not really here. And oh, blast! I looked. Please, I know why you're here. The Republic's investigating my dad, and an agent's coming to put the screws to me. But I won't break. I promise. Let me live. My dad's secret is safe with me. I'm a rock.
You must think I'm an idiot.
Fine. You're an idiot. If it'll save me, I'll think whatever you want me to. My father's done so much for the Empire. Look, maybe the apple fell off the tree, kind of far from the tree, but it's still... Look, the apple's still... Look, I'm not exactly sure where I was going with that, but please don't kill me.
It's not personal. Orders are orders.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Poor fool. Not sure we've ever come across anyone so useless.
Not everyone can be as talented as you, Vet.
A compliment. I'll take it. It smells awful in here. Let's move on, shall we?
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree, Vet. That is, I'm actually kind of surprised that she was just like, yes, kill him. Yes, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, she did not disapprove or approve there, so that's pretty nice. That is the thing with Vet. She doesn't actually mind killing people as long as they are either bad people or kind of annoying. So that seems to be the way things are. But if you're killing innocent people, then she's gonna have something to say about it. Anyway, let us now return to Lieutenant Malavai Quinn. Oh yes, he's Mr. Protocol himself, isn't he? So let's go to Sobrick. Alright, so we're back at Quinn's office, and we are just gonna head in, I guess, and speak to him. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much why we're here, after all. We're not gonna have dinner with him, are we? Oh, I hope not.
All better.
I must be honest. Your success at the Satellite Control Station and Republic Crater Outpost has surprised me, my lord. I computed the likelihood of success as nearly negligible. In my assessment, however, I only considered the capabilities of a typical Sith. Clearly, you are not a typical Sith. I will adjust future calibrations to account for your unprecedented abilities.
Don't let it happen again, Imperial.
You'll find my learning curve to be exceptionally responsive. Lord Barris is pleased. He says it's time to zero in on your prime directive, and he awaits your contact. My barracks are yours. Activate the holocommunicator in the next room to speak with Lord Barris. The line is secure.
Don't wander off.
I'll be right here if needed, my lord.
Yes, I'm not entirely sure whether I should treat him this harshly, but I think, considering we are Sith, he's an Imperial, I don't know, I think that's okay. I mean, isn't that okay? Probably not. It's probably not okay. Wait a minute, where am I going? This is... Ah, it's up there. Okay, well, anyway, that will be it for this episode. I hope many things that I have said in this episode have shed light on various subjects, and yes, that's good. So, anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.